Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? I do hope you're all having a fantastic day. So we're here today with Little Rover. Song for Opportunity. I quite like that. I quite like that title, to be completely honest. Song for Opportunity. It sounds actually very, very cool. Now this one was recommended to me by Isaac Pie. I believe I'm saying your name right. If not, let me know. Who basically said in my last Stupendium video that if I were to react to Little Rover, which nobody apparently has reacted to, if I were to react to it, then his life would be perfect. Let's make your life perfect then, shall we? Let's make your life perfect then. Now, Little Rover, if that's a video game, I've not played it. I'm assuming it's a video game, as they always usually tend to be. I've not played it, so right away, references will go over my head. Now, also, you might hear my stomach grumbling at times. I think you might be able to hear it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually quite hungry. Had some snacks just now, but yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough. So, if you do hear my stomach grumbling, I do apologize about that. Now, besides that, though, as I always say when I start these videos, please go check out the original one, which I will have linked in the description down below, so you guys can all do so. Again, I like the title of this one, Song for Opportunity. Sounds like something I can very much like, because I'm that kind of, opportunist. I'm the kind of, well, not me, maybe not opportunist, but I'm also a, is there really a word for it? A positivist? No, I don't think that's a word. You can't just add "ist" to everything, but apparently I do. Apparently I can. So, but I'm a very positive person, if you can't tell. So, Song for Opportunity, I think that is a brilliant title. Honestly, a very brilliant title. You know, a lot of people have had a rough 2020. A lot of people have had a rough 2020. Financially, emotionally, physically, mentally. There are many different ways that a lot of people have struggled in 2020. But the one thing we can do is always look for opportunity. Whether that's financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, we can always look for the positive. We can always look for the positive in every walk, in every aspect of life, facet of life. And I think a title with Song for Opportunity is great. Now, watch this song be about like, I hate everything. Which, if that's the case, then damn it. Forget my little spiel here. Forget my little speech here, alright? But let's hop right in. As I always say, though, please go check out the original one, which I have linked in the description down below. Besides that, though, let's hop right in and get started.
4, 3, 2,
Lift off.
main engine start, 0 and lift off.
Makes sense. Rover, okay.
With opportunity, a chance to explore and
Water.
unlock the secrets of our neighboring planet.
There's a speck beyond the heavens, there's a dot among the stars. The men for generations said to be the face of.
I'm an idiot, son. Well, I might. Okay, I might still be right when I said it's a video game. Little Rover, the Mars mission. The Waters of Mars. I remember that Doctor Who episode. The minute that Doctor Who, like it was like a week before that Doctor Who episode came out, a special came out, that when they discovered water on Mars, and I was like, this is perfect. They discovered water on Mars, and 1 week later, the episode Doctor Who, The Waters of Mars, come out. It's like perfect. But I like this song.
There's a speck beyond the heavens, there's a dot among the stars. The men for generations said to be the face of Mars. I've often thought his thirst for war might one day find an end.
Mars.
That it might come down a little if he only found a friend.
Aye.
Well, it's far too far to visit. We've barely reached the moon, but we thought we'd send a messenger to say we'd be there soon.
I'm telling you so.
Brightest, best and brightest set their minds to a machine to venture in our stead through space to keep him company.
Okay.
Carry on, little rover, opportunity awaits. Though your song may be over, may your music never fade. That you've written in the sands of lands afar we've yet to face. Little rover, we hope you found your home.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Now this one is different. Different. Oh, I like this. I like it. I love it. It could end right there, and I love it. Just the guitar and him singing. Well, with auto-tune, but him singing.
In the sands of lands afar, we've
Yet to face, little Rover. We hope you found your home.
a year among the stars, and then our hero hurtled down. And Mars was quite surprised to find the little guy around.
Yeah, I'm not about to tear up here. I'm not about to tear up here for Rover.
And the little rover wrote us about all the things he'd seen. The time flew by, and soon his visit reached its final day.
Oh no.
But he and Mars got on so well that
The Rover chose to stay.
so off they went together. For adventure they were bound. But he kept on writing letters about all the things they found.
What a way to describe that.
Opportunity awaits. Though your
Song may be over, may your music never fade.
as it floats along the dust you conjured in the trail you blazed. Little Rover.
Rover, we hope you found your home. Ah, this is brilliant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, alright. I usually like to pause it at good spots. I don't know where a good spot to pause it and get my thought out would be in this one. But this one is special. Like it's so stupid, but it's so special. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid, but it is so good as well. You know, who thinks, oh yeah, let's make a song about little Rover, you know, being left behind in Mars because we can't bring it back to Earth? Who's like, okay, you know what? Sounds like a great idea to make a song for, but no, here we are, and here we are with just a song that, like, as ridiculous, let me repeat that for the 5th time. As ridiculous as this sounds, it feels like a really deep song because it is, but it's about a very no. It's about a robot, all right? As ridiculous as it sounds, it's really, really good. It's really, really good.
A whole year of their friendship passed, and then a dozen more. And letters of adventures kept on piling at our door. But tiny wheels in alien fields can only go so far. And soon the rover's time had come to rest among the stars. We're all rushing to be somewhere in this crazy human race. How ironic that some gears and wheels will go and win first.
Aye, that is very much true.
Small step turned out to be another sea in space. So one day when we join you, you left tire treads to trace. So carry on, little Rover.
Look, as I said, I'm not about to tear up for a... No. But I am close.
As it plays among the stars that shine upon you where you lay. Little Rover,
we hope you found your home. This,
time to sleep.
it reminds me of a song of a different song.
Someday you'll awaken to find that we all
I love that.
you along the steps you've taken, so you can rest your head knowing one day we'll be saying, little Rover, you helped us find our home. Little Rover,
I love that. We hope you found your home.
we're sorry that we couldn't bring you.
That right there gives you perspective, ladies and gentlemen. That right there gives you perspective, ladies and gentlemen. I really love that line. Not just that line, you know, in particular. That line in particular. Little Rover, you helped us find our home. Little Rover,
Find our home.
and then it just goes to Little Rover, we hope you found your home. We're sorry that we couldn't bring you home. Ah. I was not expecting that this early in the morning, alright? Or this late at night. I don't know which one you'd prefer, but I was not expecting this, right? And I like also how it's a very simple video. It's a very simple video in terms of the graphics, but I like how we start with, you know, in the blazing heat and whatnot, kind of what Mars is known for, and as like the story of the rover, the passing of time, you know, the passing of time on Mars, I guess, but also the passing of time for little Rover, which is which is just damn. Like, I was not expecting to. I've mentioned this a few times before, but I'll say it here in this video because some of you might not have seen my previous videos. What I like so much about the Stupendium is his versatility. It's his versatility. He can make a song about, most of the time it's probably capitalism, where it makes a song about, you know, most of the time it's like but he can make a song about anything, and not just a, you know, a rap song, but a song. Because obviously I discovered him through his collaboration with Dan Bull, and that was I think it was the Frostpunk one, the Frostpunk versus the Chaos versus, was it Chaos versus Order? I think it was Chaos versus Order. That I you know, obviously I think that's the one that I found the Stupendium on. And so I thought, like, when I listened to that, I was like, okay, so he does rap music. Let me have a listen to him. It sounds like nerdcore rapper. Okay, sounds interesting to me. But then you get to something like this, and it's like completely different. He's had other songs where I thought those are more so dance songs, but even now you have this, which is just a kind of actually what probably is my favorite type of songs, which is it's a very simple song. I don't know what the best way would be to describe it, but just, you know, the guitar, someone playing the guitar, not like fancy instruments, you don't hear anything else besides the guitar, and then it's just someone singing. Kind of wish I could sing. I used to be able to sing when I was younger, but not now, and I wasn't able to never to sing like normal songs, only opera. But just listening to this is alright. I'm one of the people. I'm going to kind of embarrass myself here right now saying this, but I'm one of the people, if I bump into like a table, I apologize to the table. I'm like, sorry, table. If I spill some water on my keyboard, I'm like, sorry, keyboard, sorry. So I'm almost like personifying things, right? I'm almost like giving a human character to things, where I'm like, treat them with respect in a way, you know. If things ever become sentient, right, I hope I get away with it. I hope they won't come after me, right. The only thing that will probably come after me is this chair that I'm sitting on, because yeah, I'm not the thinnest, I'm not the skinniest person, alright. There's a reason the camera ends like right around here. But I don't know whether it hits me more because of that, as ridiculous as that sounds. But I don't think it does. I think it's just a very, very good song, and that kind of shows you how something that was built for a purpose, you know, how its lifespan sort of goes, how its life passes. And you may not think of it in a traditional sense, where it's like, oh yeah, you've got a life, you've got, you know, you're born, you've got your life, you've got your death, but rather it's more so just you're created, and then you exist until you're no longer able to function. But in a sense, it's very much the same to a normal life. You're created, and then you live until you're no longer able to function. For some reason, and I think it has to do with, I can't really call Mars now, can I? But the god Mars. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking of. That's supposed to be. But because there was obviously a reference to that at the beginning, at the beginning somewhere. But the thing that came to my mind was the the ancient riddle / quiz, which is like, what is 4 legs at the beginning, what is 4 legs at the beginning, 2 legs in the middle, and 3 legs at the end? And it's obviously, that's supposed to be a human, 4 legs because as a child you're on all 4, 2 legs when you're standing, and then 3 legs when you're older and you've got, say, a walking stick with you. The riddle of the Sphinx, which is why that really came to mind, obviously, because you see the desolate wasteland. Maybe harsh to call it a wasteland, but you see the desolate sandy area, and I thought Egypt, I thought the Sphinx, and I thought the riddle of the Sphinx, and just like the path of life from like on all 4 to 2 and then 3. Just like the time passing, and obviously in this case you also have that of the aspect of the sun and the time passing, as signifying the passing of time for little Rover, which I think works very well with the Sphinx theme that I in my head construed. I like this one though, but it's way too early to get me. No. It's way too early to get me, but I very much do appreciate this recommendation being given to me. I always appreciate the recommendations, because there are so many videos on the internet that I want to watch that it's almost impossible for me to get to all of them, and there'll always be more coming out. So I've seen a recommendation for things that I maybe didn't even know, which, for example, this one I didn't even know about. I didn't know this existed. So I do appreciate that a lot. So on that point, thank you very much. And I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Be sure to, of course, as always, rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. We're currently on a road to 1,000 subscribers. We'll see what we'll see. Well, I was gonna say we'll see whether I'll. Damn it! This video has me kind of stuck right now, because I'm thinking about it. I'm like 2014. I think it was like 2012, 2013, 2014, when the waters were discovered on Mars. I don't remember exactly, but it was around that time. I think like maybe 2015, when they discovered water on Mars. Because I remember that Doctor Who episode, and I remember I was still in my secondary school, so it must have been like 2014, at the end of my secondary school, so maybe 2013, 2014. And back then I used to be like massive into the discoveries, finding new things, not just astrologically, but also just finding new things. I loved science, so that helped, I guess. But this one was really good, actually. So, but it has to be like 2013. Anyway, that doesn't matter too much. When that Doctor Who episode special came out. I just remember it very clearly because I really loved that special, and it was just so perfectly timed as well. But besides that, though, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. We're currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you would like to subscribe, that would be amazing. Besides that, though, I'm going to get some food, and I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and